do my thumbnail, y'all. So okay. There ain't nobody in here. Damn. Or maybe my shit, my views. I don't know, cause YouTube be tripping and this thing be tripping. So maybe these people just haven't came across it. I don't know, but it's okay. Michaela here in the flesh. Okay. Okay. I'm not liking my lighting right now. Like I don't like that. So we're gonna fix that. Much better. Much better. Okay, much better. All right. So we're gonna do a pick a card, okay? Cause someone told me I should do a pick a card, so I'm gonna do a pick a card. And plus, like, I just got off of work, so and I'm really trying to like get my ass to sleep early. Okay, I've been trying to like get in bed, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I gotta be on my Zoom, gotta be on my Zoom. So yeah. So heck, pick a card it is. Quick and simple, and I don't gotta worry about timing and shit like that either, you know. But anyways, okay, I'm just a bit babbling, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. Much love and light to you guys. Okay. But anyway, so pile number 1, we have angel number 2121, and we also have this feather. This feather. Okay. And then for pile number 2, we have angel number 1111, and we also got this latter. Okay, we got the latter. All right. And then we got pile number 3, angel number 2323. We got the dice, the pink dice. All right. So again, pile number 1, angel number 2121. We got a feather, a feather. All right. And we got for pile number 2, again, we got angel number 1111. We got a ladder. Okay. And this is what people don't say about what people don't say to you, y'all. I'm so sorry. I should have probably like had a little setup before I even like went live, but it's okay. I was like, I'm about to dive in this bitch. But anyways, pile number 2, we got angel number 1111. Okay. The ladder. We got the ladder. We got the ladder. Okay. And then we got pile number 3 again. The dice. Angel number 2323. Okay, so if you guys want to pause, take the time to meditate, please do. Okay, whatever pile you feel most drawn to, the angel number, the feather. Maybe you be seeing these angel numbers. I don't know. Maybe you could be 23 years old. Maybe you could be 21 years old. I don't know. But whatever you feel most drawn to, be sure to pick it, okay? And you could choose more than one pile. You know how to just choose one pile. You could choose more than one pile. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna start pile number 1. Pile number 1. Pile number 1. Angel number 2121, and we got the feather. Okay, the feather. Yes. All right. So I'm gonna read it too. Angel number 2121, energy levels, prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, the opposite sex. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Okay, so yeah, let's see. What don't people say to pile number one? Please connect with the collective that decides to watch pile number one. Spirit people say to pile number one, not me freezing. The fuck? Okay. Anyways, what don't people say to pile number one? I don't know. I saw something from the corner of my eye, y'all. So I just had to look. What don't people say to pile number one? 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 I'm gonna shuffle like 3 more times, y'all. Let's get a 1. And let's get a 2 in there. Yes, yes, yes. 2 and 3. Yeah, okay. Let's start shuffling. What don't people say to pile number one? Or, well, not shuffling, but let's start pulling. What don't people say to pile number one? You could be someone that smokes weed, or maybe you could smoke cigarettes. Pile number one, I was expecting to most likely say that pile number two, because pile number two is lighter, but you could smoke weed, or you could smoke cigarettes or something like that, or maybe you could vape pile number one. Maybe you could be drawn to pile number two also, pile number one. But anyways, we got the King of Cups here in reverse, the Eight of Swords here, pile number one. I feel like what people don't say to you is how they feel about you. With this King of Cups here in reverse, the Eight of Swords here. I feel like things that they maybe like want to say, part number one, like how they feel about you emotionally. I also feel like part number one, I feel like people could want to tell you that maybe you keep them in their head, or I mean, yeah, especially, well, I guess like if it's like love related, part number one, it doesn't have to be love, but I feel like people stay thinking about you. It's Eight of Swords here. Okay, that's Eight of Swords. And that's not no Ace of Swords, not no Two of Swords, not no Four of Swords. It's Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like these are people that like these people, or whoever they could be, wherever. But I feel like these are people that stay thinking about you, like you heavily be on their mind. It could be love related. It definitely could be. What's this King of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Swords? What don't people tell pile number one? What do people not say to pile number one? I have the Three of Wands here. I want to say this Three of Wands here, like what people, especially like love related pile number one. I feel like they could see a future with you. Cause I'm just paying attention to this Three of Wands and how he's just like looking out and things like that. I feel like how they could see a future with you. I'm gonna pull some signs too. What's the Three of Wands here though? What don't people say to pile number one? What's this Three of Wands? Got the Four of Wands in reverse. Got the Ace of Wands in reverse. The fuck? You could be a fire sign, or maybe this could be a fire sign. Pile number one. But we got the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands in reverse. This could be someone that's around your age, pile number one. If this is like a love situation, this could be someone that's around your age. They don't have to be though. Got 3 wands and 4 wands in reverse. I feel like what people don't say to you, pile number one, is as I mean like how excited you get them. You know, like how also maybe like how they like being around you. Maybe like how they like being in your energy, pile number one. I feel like this could be people that maybe, especially like love related, pile number one, or I feel like these could be people that, like they just be in their ego. I feel like these could be people that like they won't tell you that they miss you. And even if they do, pile number one, like even if they do tell you that they miss you, I feel like it goes deeper than maybe like what they say. Pile number one, like I feel like they really could. Um, I don't know. I just feel like they really could. Like it just goes deeper. I feel like part number one. Then it just go deeper than the oh I miss you part number one. I feel like it's like a oh I miss you part number one. Like I love being around you, or why didn't mean to say love, but shit it could be love. I love being around you. You know I like seeing your face. You know you made me feel so good. Like you just make me feel safe around you, and you know I feel like things like that. Part number one. And the Three of Wands is also about like adventure, power number one. So I definitely feel like what people don't say to you is maybe maybe like they didn't want to go out. You know, maybe they want to travel with you, or maybe they want to like take you out, take you you know across the country or across the motherfucking world, or some shit. Or maybe like how they want to do that with you. Power number one, or like how they could like see that happening between the two of you guys. Um, in your future. Power number one. And the Ace of Wands here in reverse. I also feel like power number one, what people don't say to you, is I mean like they could like to get you angry on purpose. Maybe like they could like starting arguments with you on purpose. Cause I feel like it could bring sort of excitement out of them. Got an Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like these could be people that could act like part number one, like they're okay with like not talking to you, or they're okay with being away from you. When the whole in reality, they would rather be around you. They would rather talk to you. They will probably even want to get to know you, want to date you, want to court you, want to whatever you know. What don't people say to pile number one? Yeah, I'm about to say yeah. Like want to date you. Got the Two of Cups here about a day. That's the relationship card. Like the Five of Swords here in reverse. What's this Five of Swords in reverse? What don't people say to power number one? Why we have this Five of Swords in reverse? Got the Justice card here in reverse. The Ace of Cups here. I feel like we got the High Priestess in reverse. I feel like what people don't want to say to you, power number one. I feel like, maybe if you and somebody that stop talking, like especially, a romantic situation, I feel like this is somebody, or, like these are people that don't take accountability. It doesn't have to be a romantic sense. It could be friends too, family members. But I feel like what people want to say to you is like maybe like how I feel like admitting how unfair they treated you, how poorly they could have treated you, pile number one. And I feel like this high priestess here, maybe you could have even like expressed things to people, or like whoever these people could be, pile number one. I feel like you could have expressed these to people, pile number one, and maybe like they could try to gaslight you, or or I feel like they because the high priestess in here is here in reverse, so I feel like these people they could have gaslighted you to the point where you doubted yourself. Pile number one. Have the Ace of Cups here. It's a cups. Could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They don't have to be though. Definitely getting fire and water. But I got air out here too, so they could honestly be any sign really. But yeah, I don't got no earth. Cause yeah, uh huh. This could be people that maybe like you haven't been around for a while. Pile number one, maybe like maybe years. May not be for may not be years. Maybe it could be maybe like a couple of months. But it could be years. Got a King of Wands here. I also feel like what people don't say to you, pile number one. It could be. I feel like it could be maybe like how irritated you make them, how mad you make them, or if it's not that, how maybe like they could want to say some nasty things to you. Okay, they could want to maybe like call you a bitch or whatever, just some foul words. Pile number one. Maybe even when like put their hands on you, pile number one. But I feel like but also at the same time the lovers here, they care about you, but they probably don't tell you that, or they probably, I mean, they could tell you, but anyways, what else? What don't people say to pile number one? Got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. What's the Six of Pentacles in reverse? What don't people say to pile number one? I also feel like pile number one. What's the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Hold on. What don't people say to pile number one? Ooh, I got the Queen of Pentacles here. Oh, now the Earth is energy is popping out. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun card here. We got the Empress here at the bottom of the deck. Now all the Earth energy saying, "Oh, time for our appearance." But anyways, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like part number one, I feel like what people don't say to you. Well, I feel like this Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, oh yeah. Cause I'm also paying attention to the flowers that are behind her, or like around her, I guess. I feel like what people don't say to you, part number one, they don't be giving your flowers. They don't be giving you credit where it's due. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles, I feel like it could be, like your energy, maybe like how you show up for them. And even at times, I feel like pile number one, even at times where it could be one sided, even times where they feel like like, oh, I could give it to pile number one. I can invest, I can pour into pile number one, but maybe like they don't pile number one, and maybe like you still show up, you still showing support. I'm also hearing gratitude. Part number one. Maybe you could even be showing gratitude, you know? And then I happen to place the Queen of Pentacles right on top of the Justice card being here in reverse. So definitely like a unfairness and injustice. But also the King of Pentacles in reverse, especially people that maybe you could have been in a relationship with, pile number one. Yeah, it's definitely like with the people that you could have been in a relationship with these people, pile number one, and you saw the high priestess here. You saw maybe they weren't reciprocating the same energy to you, but you still decided to stay in a relationship, pile number one. And I feel like this King of Pentacles here, I feel like with this King of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like it's the energy of like them taking advantage, pile number one. And I also feel like pile number one, even like them taking advantage, and maybe like they taking advantage because you could have even like communicated with the king with the justice card here. You could have even in the five of swords inward, you could have even communicated these things. Pile number one, but and like I definitely feel like they knew, like they ain't stupid, but um. I was gonna say something else and I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. Damn. Hold on. Let me see if I can. I also feel like, oh yeah, the Empress in the bottom deck. Since I can't remember what the fuck else I was gonna say. Let me go back to this Empress in the bottom deck. With this Empress in the bottom deck, pile number one. What people don't say to you is how much you have grown, or how much maybe like how much you've changed, like how much you have glowed up. Pile number one, or maybe how much like maybe you don't do certain things anymore. Maybe like negative patterns. Maybe you don't do it anymore. Pile number one, or it may not even be that though. It could be like maybe like how you're working on not doing certain things. Pile number one anymore. I also feel like pattern number one, what people don't say to you, I feel like is your ability to be in the energy to receive. Because I'm painting this Queen of Pentacles here, and the Queen of Pentacles, she's sitting on her throne, and she's in that energy of just receiving things, allowing things to come in naturally. And yeah, I know the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is in reverse, so yeah, just being that energy to receive, maybe just attracting things, just yeah, I feel like with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, attracting things that maybe like you don't have to do too much to attract. Yeah, like you don't have to give to attract things, and it could be like from other people too. Like maybe it also could be you, pot number one. Like maybe you don't have to give a whole lot to for somebody to give a whole lot to you. Pot number one. I also feel like if you with the Empress here, if you are a single parent, part number one, I also feel like what people don't say to you is maybe like how good of a parent you are. Okay, maybe it could even be the father or the mother of the child. But anyways, how much of a good parent you are, how you not only you build stability for your child, but you also have a stability for yourself. Part number one. And I'll just definitely this energy. Yeah, we do have the Empress at the bottom of that too. Is the energy of the feminine energy of receiving, pile number one. But also, yeah, this energy just receiving, allowing, just maybe pile number one. Maybe money comes to you naturally. Money flows to you easily, and um, I feel like that's what also a lot of people don't say to you, like how you are a money magnet. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Okay. Anyways, I have a sun card here. I also feel like what people don't say to you, part number one is like maybe how you don't need money to light up a room. Like how you maybe like you don't need diamonds, you don't need a Rolex, you don't need maybe like the newest iPhone. You don't need the brand new Tesla that just came out yesterday. You don't need that to light up a room. You don't need that to attract people to you. People just like your vibe. People just like you for you, and you don't really gotta do too much. I also thought you could definitely have Aquarius placements in your chart, pod number one, but I also feel like or Sagittarius. placements, or you could be Sag Aquarius. But I also feel like what people don't say to you, kind of one like maybe you could be someone you beat to your own drum. You're not always you don't follow societal norms, or you don't fit societal norms, the trends. Pile number one, yeah, we do have the Empress out here. I mean, not the Empress, the High Priestess. That is can be taboo energy. So maybe you could just be someone that's just go against the grain, or people could just view you as someone to just go against the grain, or just rebellious. You do whatever the fuck you want. And I also feel like pot number one, because I'm paying attention to this justice card here in reverse. I also feel like people may feel like that's not fair. Like people could feel like they have to maybe if, in order for them to attract certain things, or in order for them to feel most successful, they could feel like they have to fit into societal norms. They have to go with the trends and things like that. Okay, I'm gonna do one more spread. What don't people say to pile number one? And then we're gonna go to pile number two. What don't people say to pile number one? 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 Got the Eight of Cups here. I feel like your ability to detach pile number one. What's the Eight of Cups here? What don't people say to pile number one? I feel like some people got like wish they had your ability to detach pile number one. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands here in reverse. Yeah. Um got the Hangman here in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I feel like I mean these could be people that feel like maybe like they're always waiting on people, or maybe these are people that feel like maybe like they get left by people. Part number one, and I feel like uh yeah, like your ability to release and I feel like it could also be like maybe part number one, when you say, oh, I'm done with somebody, I ain't going back to them. You done, you don't. 5 years went by, you still haven't went back. Then boom, 10 years went by, you still haven't went back. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Got the Hangman right there. Mm. Cause I'm also getting this energy part number one. I'm thinking about the Wheel of Fortune, but I feel like part number one, maybe like some people could feel like how they say like life doesn't wait for nobody. Part number one, I feel like people could feel like life does wait for you. Got the Three of Swords in reverse. I just feel like people could feel like things just naturally fall into place. Like even if you don't know like what's happening next, or what actions you're gonna take. Part number one, people could just feel like a lot of things just fall into your lap. Yeah, that energy in receiving, people, things just fall into your lap. Hmm. It could be significant. We got Eight of Cups, Eight of Wands. Eight could be significant. Hmm. What's this Eight of Cups here? The Eight of Wands in reverse. What don't people say to part number one? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to go to part number two. I swear. What people don't say to part number one? What's this Eight of Cups here? The Eight of Wands in reverse. I also feel like your ability to get out of things. Pile number one. What's the Eight of Cups here? The Eight of Wands. I'm like sticky situations. I got the Empress here. Or if it's not that, I also feel like pile number one, maybe you could have a parent or somebody. Maybe you could have a sibling or somebody that helps you get out of shit. You know, I feel like that's what like people don't say. But yeah, got the Five of Cups here in the bottom deck. Yeah, I also feel like what people don't say to you, pile number one, maybe like maybe you have a parent that's supportive. You know, maybe you have a parent that will do anything for you. Pile number one. And I feel like maybe these people they have parents that just disappoint them or they have parents that maybe like feel like they've been set up for failure. Pile number one. But anyways, let's move on to pile number two. That's what I have for you, pile number one. Please give this video a big old thumbs up for me. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to click on this video. Very much appreciated. Send you guys much love and light to the moon and back, okay? And beyond. But anyways, pile number two. Pile two, we got angel number 11 and 11 with the lighter. With the lighter. Okay. Wish come true. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, gateway, taking action. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. Ooh, God bless. But anyways, what don't people say to pile number two? 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 Two. What don't people say to pile number two? What don't people say to pile number two? You could have gave birth at an early age. Pile number two. Maybe you could have gave birth, or you know, you could have had a child at an early age. You know, maybe like 18, 19, maybe even 20, maybe even earlier than that. But anyways, what don't people say about pile number two? 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 Ooh, 11 on the clock. That's so funny. And your reading is 11. But anyways, we have Six of Pentacles here. What's the Six of Pentacles? What don't people say to pile number two? What's the Six of Pentacles here? Oh, snap. Okay. So I got the Two of Swords in reverse, the Five of Cups. The Five of Wands here on the deck. I want to say your ability to maybe like just do, you know, pile number two. Like maybe like I don't know. Maybe like you just do things without thinking. Pile number two. And I feel like people could that's what like maybe like people admire that about you, or people like wish that they had that trait. Part number two, like maybe like you just take action, you just do things. What maybe like without overthinking, and maybe you could overthink part number two, but um maybe like maybe like you don't let your thoughts get the best of you. Maybe you still act. You still do, even though you may overthink and things like that. You still maybe like you still get shit done. Um, Part number two. I also feel like part number two, maybe like your ability maybe to like not focus on the past. Or but even if you do part number two, even if you are someone that maybe like you pay attention to too much to the past, maybe you do be so fixated on the past, eventually you move on. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it could be in a way like maybe you may be stuck on something for a week, and then like 5 weeks later you're over it. You don't even care no more. You ready for what you ready for what's new. You seen what else is out there, part number two. What's the Six of Pentacles here? The Two of Swords in reverse. I also feel like what people don't say to you, part number two, is that like maybe like your ability to do multiple things at once. Well, multitask. Yeah, your ability to multitask, part number two. Especially I feel like when it comes to like maybe you having, excuse me, maybe you having multiple jobs, part number two, and maybe like you make it look easy. You maybe by day you you a nurse, and by night you a bartender. Um, Part number two. What's the Six of Pentacles here? The Two of Swords in reverse. I definitely want to say like your hustle, your drive. Part number two. What don't people say to part number two? What's the Six of Pentacles here with the Two of Swords in reverse? Got a Nine of Swords here in reverse. The Fool card here at the bottom of that. I feel like your ability to take risks, part number two. Maybe you don't know what else is out there, or you don't know what's coming next, but you still decide to take that leap of faith. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles here. And I feel like not only you take the leap of faith, part number two, it successfully works out for you. And I feel like some people be like, oh, if I done that, if I would have like did that big leap that part number two did, man, my whole life would be fucked up. you know, it's because it's also it's getting like I could be seeing people be saying it so much on TikTok. It'd be so funny, but it's like for an example, well, let's say you rob a bank, part number two, and you never get caught. They'd be like, oh, if I rob a bank, I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna go to jail right away. You gonna see me on national TV. But anyways, I also feel like what people don't say to you, part number two, is maybe like how confident you are with your body, or maybe like how confident you are, or comfortable you are in your own skin, the way you look, part number two. You could look real. I also feel like what people don't say to you, part number two, especially if you are a woman, like maybe like let's say I mean like your ability. Maybe you could wear a dress one day, and the next day you will wear a suit, and you look clean. You look real good. Um, Yeah. What don't people say to pile number two? 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 Got the strength card here. What's the strength card here? What don't people say to pile number two? Why is the strength card out here? Got the King of Swords. The Ten of Wands here on the deck. You got Leo placements in your chart. Don't have to though. Mm, I feel like what people don't say to you, pile number two, maybe like your ability to stand up for other people. Or even I also feel like pile number two, maybe like your ability to like maybe like stand up for people that probably wouldn't stand up for you. Mhm. You got like pink. You got like the color pink. Don't have to though. Something about pink could be significant though. The King of Swords, your card. What people don't say to pile number one? I mean, not. I'm sorry, not pile number one. Pile number two. You could resonate with pile number one. What don't people say to pile number two? What don't people say to pile number two? What don't people say to pile number two? Got that sun card here in reverse. You definitely got Leo placed in your chart. But anyways, we got the sun in reverse. What's the sun in reverse? What don't people say to pile number two? What's the sun card in reverse? Why is the sun card in reverse? Got the moon card here. Hmm. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. What no okay, okay. What people don't say to you, part number two, maybe you could be like a night owl with a moon card here. Oh yeah, we got a sun card, a moon card, the foot. Yeah. Like you could be a night owl, part number two. But I also feel like part number two, like maybe you are somebody, part number two, you could go to sleep like very late. You know what I mean? Maybe you still wake up with the birds. Or with the roosters, or you still wake up at a decent time, upon number two, or maybe like you maybe could be simply like let's say you go to sleep very late, um let's say like you have to be somewhere at 5 o'clock in the morning, and you don't go to sleep till like 3 in the morning, and you still maybe like you still have so much energy, you still thriving, you maybe all the chores, or everything, what all the errands that you needed to run in that day. Part number two, you got it all completed, no if, no ands, and no buts. Maybe even nobody maybe have even helped you. Part number two. What don't people say to part number two? What don't people say to pot number two? What don't people say to pot number two? We got the Ace of Cups. We got the Eight of Swords in reverse, and we have the Nine of Swords. I feel like point number two, even if you are somebody that be in your head, you don't allow it to stop you from taking action, or like taking action on your ideas. Point number two. I also feel like point number two, maybe let's say like you paint something, okay, and maybe you show people, and maybe people could like trash it. Maybe they could talk bad about it. Part number two, but you know it's that you don't give a fuck. You like, okay, it's part of the way. Like not everybody's gonna like my painting. That's okay. I like my painting, and it doesn't stop you like stop like someone doesn't like your painting. Now you like, oh, I'm done painting. No, you like, I'm gonna keep painting. The fuck. It could definitely be like in a social media sense too, maybe like you get like a few bad comments, part number two, or maybe your views are a little low, part number two, but you like, I don't care, you still uploading, you still posting, you still going live, part number two. Hey James, hello. What don't people say to pile number two? Got the full card here. What's this full? What don't people say to pile number two? The Ace of Pentacles here. Maybe like your ability to quit a job and find a new one, just like that, pile number two. I also feel like part number two, maybe like maybe you could be someone, maybe like you have like all kinds of jobs, like maybe you don't just like stick to just one certain area of jobs, like maybe you aren't someone that just, I'm saying fast food because I've mainly worked fast food all my damn life, but like maybe you aren't someone that just you only stay with fast food, maybe like you done a lot, you've been everywhere, pound number two. And it's also like you don't like it, or if it's not paying you enough, you're out of there, you're gone. Maybe you don't really have to worry about money like that, pound number two. um Got a Ten of Cups here. Yeah, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, like it's not you don't like it. You're not feeling emotionally satisfied. You something not clicking, something not. You're gone. I also feel like what people don't say to you, part number two, maybe like your ability to, I don't know, because I want to say maybe like your ability to act dumb. Well, yeah, like maybe you could act clueless, or maybe you could come off clueless. Sometimes part number two. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that energy from like part number one, part number two. Maybe like you don't know what else is out there. You don't know like what you're gonna go towards next, or you don't know what's coming in for you next. But maybe like you still have a roof over your head, or you still keep food on your on the table. You still alive, you still breathing, what I mean? You're not on the streets somewhere, or you're not, yeah. Maybe like it could even be like, you're not begging other people for money. And it could also be the ability to, like I also feel like part number two, maybe like sometimes you show up, you tired, but but you still show up, you know. And even if you are tired and you do show up, you know, maybe like you know, you have a positive energy, you know, you're not like being mean to people, you know, you're not being um um you're like yeah, you're just not being evil spirited. You know, maybe you know, used to keep a smile on your face, and you move on with your day. I also feel what people don't say to you, point number two, is I mean like you always someone that's trying to help somebody else, and even if you may not got it like that, part number two, you still trying to help somebody else, especially maybe like when it comes to like maybe like putting people onto jobs, you know. Maybe you could be like a manager. Maybe you could be like a hiring manager or something like that, partner. So you don't have to be, but um, or just simple like you you will put somebody onto a job. You know, you may just met them yesterday, and you like, oh yeah, like hey, you want to work here, you know, you need somewhere, you know what I mean. I was just about to say like you need somewhere to stay. Yeah, I mean like that too. Part number two, I just thought like your kindness, how sweet you are, how loving you are, how compassionate you are. Part number two, like your ability to just care. Mhm. What don't people say to part number two? What people don't say to pot number two. I have a picture of cups here. What's the picture of cups? What don't people say to pot number two? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. Very much appreciated. Please get a video a big old thumbs up for me though. That's even more appreciated. For the four swords here, the four wands, the two cups in the bottom of the deck. What the hell just fell? Oh, I think that was my ponytail or something. I don't know what the hell just fell. Anyways, Page of Cups, Five of Swords, Four of Wands, the Force of Mirrors. What people don't say to you, part number two, like somebody could like just absolutely just hurt your feelings. You know what I mean? Like somebody could just like crush your spirit, and people maybe could even see like oh like your feelings have been hurt. People could even see like maybe like you know, like you know, your spirit, you know, your soul is a little crushed, but maybe like you know, you still you don't let it stop you. You don't yeah. 4 or 4 could be significant. 24. But anyways, the force was inverse of 4 wands. But yeah, I feel like you don't let it stop you from receiving blessings, from receiving miracles. Part number two. You could just recently like bought you something new. I mean, you could recently just made a big purchase. Part number two. Maybe you could have recently bought you a home or something like that. Part number two. Mm, the 2 cups. Mm, let me see. What else? What don't people say to pile number two? What's this four of swords in reverse with the four wands? What don't people say to pile number two? What's this four of swords here with the four wands? Why is the four of swords in reverse with the four wands in upright, please? Oh, we got three cards. The nine of pentacles in reverse, the world card in reverse, the hangman here in reverse, the wheel of fortune here at the bottom of the deck in reverse. I'm gonna get like a slow and steady wins the race. Pile number two. You know, maybe like no matter like maybe like how slow you may feel like your life is moving. Pile number two, or you know maybe how other people may view your life. Pile number two, or maybe other people could view your life to like is moving slow. Maybe like something's not picking up for you quick enough, or how quick they think it should pick up for you. Pile number two. You don't let it get you down. And then if you do let it get you down, pile number two, it'd be temporary. You know, you get right back up. I also feel like what people don't say to you, pile number two, maybe like, is your ability to speak your truth, and maybe like not go backwards, not retract your truth. I think that's the right word, but not retract your truth. What people don't say to you, pile number two, um, yeah, I kind of said when I said in pile number one, like if you done with something, you done with somebody, you done with it. What don't people say to pile number two? What don't people say to pile number two? Got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're not wasting your time. Ten of Wands here, especially if you feel burdened by it. Pile number two, or it could even be like pile number two. Maybe when it comes to relationships, you know, maybe if you know, maybe like other people could see somebody's wasting your time, and you know, maybe like you feel like somebody's wasting your time. You know, you're not like maybe like staying stuck in it. Pile number two, and you're not staying stuck in it to the point where it becomes, you know, like 8 years becomes 10 years, 10 years becomes 25 years, 25 years becomes, oh, you're almost dead, you know. Hmm. About to move on to part number three. I feel like part number two. I feel like it's your ability to. I don't know, like maybe like take your time. I don't know, like getting like time being taken. Um, or yeah, yeah, like say for example, Pie number two, let's say like you know, I'm saying this because I work at a fast food place. But let's say you know you work at a fast food place, you work at McDonald's, okay, and you in the middle of a rush. Pie number two, and I feel like it's your ability to stay calm. You know, maybe other people will be like they will running around with their head cut off. Pie number two, but you know you fine. I feel like it could even like be in it and it's just like I don't care. I also feel like part number two, what people don't say about you, is the ability of you doing things that maybe like people could have said you would never do or you would never be able to accomplish. Part number two, especially I feel like maybe like when it comes to like you growing or you changing. Part number two. But anyways, we're gonna move on to part number three. All right. Pile number three. Oh, I gotta change it. Pile number three. We got angel number 2323. Endless cycles. Charisma, communication, society, movement, journey, repetitive circumstances, and patterns. There's some truth you're resistant to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is all about passion. Then you make a change, and the world around you follows. So let's see. What don't people say to pile number three? 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 Got the full card here coming out. Why is the full card here? What's the full card? What don't people say to pile number three? I don't know. I feel like you could just walk around like you don't care. Pile number three. And maybe you may do care, but people will never know that. What's the full card here? What don't people say to pile number three? Got the lovers here. The fuck. I feel like maybe like your ability to just like meet new people. Pile number three, especially maybe when it comes to love. You know, um, like maybe people could feel like you have a lot of people that are drawn to you. You have a lot of people that maybe like want you. Pile number three. What's the full card of the lovers here? What don't people say to pile number three? What's the full card of the lovers? And so I also feel like it could be in a way like, you know, maybe you even tell people like, oh, like I have this person hitting me up and I have this person hitting me up and that person hitting me up. And I feel like it could be in a way, yeah, the six of wands in reverse, where people are like, oh, I'm not shocked, like look at how you look, or you know, or I don't know, oh, I'm not shocked, like you have an amazing personality. Like of course, our people are just just maybe like throwing themselves at you. I don't fucking know. Part number three, but something like that. Where these people could feel like me, like they're not experiencing the same thing you are. Part number three, I mean, they could feel like it takes them like let's say like they get out of a relationship, um yesterday, pile number three, and they could fly. It will take them like maybe a year before they meet somebody new or something like that. I don't know, or I don't know. Hmm. Or maybe like someone that they like, or maybe like someone that they find to be attractive. Pile number three. What's the lovers here? What people don't say to pile number three? What's the lovers here? You got the page of swords in reverse with the three wands in reverse. I also feel like what people don't say to you, part number three, like maybe like you have people that like, especially when it comes to romantic connections, like they could talk bad about you behind your back, but they could still come back to you. Well, you know, they would maybe like they could like talk bad to the point where they maybe they may like say that you are a shitty lover, you're a terrible lover, but they will still come back to you. Mm-hmm. You may not be a terrible lover, you know, part number three, but people could just be saying that because I don't know. It could be because like they can't come back to you, part number three. Or it could be like the fact that you still have people from your past that they could have talked shit about you, but if they had the chance to come back around, part number three, they would. And I feel like even if I also feel like maybe not even like to be in a relationship, it could just be like just to have you in their life. Part number three, like even if you don't see things going anywhere with them, part number three, it's just having you in their life. Or maybe they don't even see nothing. Maybe they don't even see things going anywhere with you, but it's just you being in their life. Part number three. What's this full card here? What don't people say to card number three? What's this full card here? What don't people say to card number three? What's this full card here? You got the six of swords. I also feel like your ability to just, yeah, I feel like I said this in like all piles, pile number three, but I feel like your ability to just walk away, move on. You can meet somebody today and maybe it don't work out. And, for, maybe like you guys stop talking in like 3 days and, you fine with it. You move right past it. Pile number three. Especially when it comes to I feel like short term connections. Part number three, especially that like where you could just meet somebody today and you guys stop talking tomorrow and you just like okay, hey, it is what it is. You don't know, you just move past it. You go on about your day. What don't people say to part number three? What's six of swords here with the fool? What don't people say to part number three? I got the I got the four of swords in reverse, nine of swords in reverse, and we have the page of cups in reverse. The tower here on the deck. Hmm. I don't know. Four of Swords. Hold on, let me get some water. My mouth is feeling dry. Hmm. Um. Hmm. I also feel like what people don't say to you, part number three, maybe you do stop talking to somebody. Part number three, like maybe you, and it doesn't have to be like maybe you. It could be like maybe you and somebody fall out. Maybe you stop talking to somebody because y'all fell out or something like that. But it doesn't even have to be that. You know, maybe you guys should stop talking to somebody because maybe like you guys just life got busy and you just stopped talking. You just drifted apart. I thought what people say about you, maybe like it's your ability to just go back into it like nothing happened. Or just your ability to just pick things up so naturally. Part number three, like you guys have never stopped talking. Like you guys, you know, yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. I also feel like part number three, what people don't say to you, I feel like it's your ability to like you maybe you receive some bad news. But and I feel like you don't let it like get to you. You don't let it disappoint you. I think I already said that in another pile, but it's yeah, like you don't you could be drawn to part number two and part number three, but it's your ability to just like be okay. Like let's say and you may not be okay, but hey, other people don't be knowing that. But yeah, what don't people say to part number three? What don't people say to part number three? What don't people say to part number three? Got a Ten of Swords in reverse. What's a Ten of Swords in reverse? What don't people say to part number three? The Judgment card here at the bottom of the deck. You could have recently had someone pass away. Part number three. You could recently have I want to say your grandma. You could have recently have your grandma could have recently passed away. Part number three. But anyways, got a Ten of Swords in reverse. The Judgment in reverse. Mm, I feel like what people don't say to you, part number three, maybe like it's your ability to reflect, or it's your ability to take accountability. Mhm. Yeah, I feel like it's your ability to like maybe like admitting to when maybe like you said something wrong, or maybe it's your ability to admitting where maybe like where you could have done where you could have done something, but maybe you decided not to. Part number three, or um yeah. and then maybe like going back and be like, oh yeah, I could have said this, but I didn't say that, or yeah, I could have showed up in this way when it came to you, but I didn't do that. Mm, I don't know why I'm hearing sponge. You could have recently like cleaned. You could have recently cleaned your bathroom, or you could have recently like cleaned your oven or something like that. You could have recently cleaned dishes or something like that. Point number three. That's not a pinnacles here. Mhm. What's this judgment in reverse? What don't people say to point number three? Why is this judgment in reverse? What don't people say to point number three? Got an ace of wands here. Hmm. What's the judgment in reverse? Ace of wands. What don't people say to point number three? What's the judgment in reverse with the ace of wands? Another nine of pentacles here in reverse. The ten of wands on the deck. Mm, you're welcome, James. I don't know if I just seen that or what, but you're welcome. I don't know if I said that. I apologize if I didn't say nothing. But anyways, nine of pentacles in reverse. I don't know. I also feel like what people don't say to you, point number three. Maybe like you may only have like $3 in your bank account. But I feel like you don't allow that to stop you from going out. You don't let that stop you from having a good time. Point number three. Or it also could also be part number three, but people don't say to you, or maybe you still got you haven't paid your rent yet, but you still gonna have a good time, or you gonna book that vacation, you gonna go on that trip. But also, I also feel like also part number three, also admitting to the fact um, let's say your rent is due in 5 days and you just booked the trip to the Bahamas, and that was all it was all your rent money, and then when it's time to pay rent, you don't got no money to pay it. I also feel like part number three, it could also be like maybe like your ability to like maybe like scrape up change for shit, but I also feel like part number three, I also feel like it's your ability to maybe not even care. I feel like yeah, you like, oh yeah, my rent is due in 5 days. I'm going to the strip. I'm gonna go party. I'm gonna go do whatever. Hey, and then but also at the same time, like maybe like you may end up regretting it later, or you be like, oh shit, yeah, I shouldn't have spent that $500 to go book a trip. I could have used that for my rent. Shit, yeah, I know I fucked up. I know I fucked up. But also maybe like maybe you're maybe you may not even like I get like you YOLO, you're not in regret. You like, hey, yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but hey, I had a good time. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but I enjoyed myself. Also, like your ability to detached detach pound number three. Okay, maybe pound number three, you guys could be maybe some detached kings and queens. Okay, but anyways, what do people say to pound number three? What don't people say to pound number three? What don't people say to pound number three? What don't people say to pile 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 number three? Got the moon card here. What's this moon card here? What don't people say to pile number three? Death card in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles. I got the Wheel of Fortune here at one of the deck in reverse. Hmm. Hmm. The moon and the card. You got Pisces. You got water placements in your chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Don't have to be though. I feel like maybe you could Pisces, and maybe you could experience things. Maybe you could go through like maybe like traumatizing things or whatever. But I feel like you don't let it stop you from growing, or maybe like you don't let it stop you from putting yourself out there. Pile number three. Yeah, you don't let it stop you from like seeing what's new or like things like that. Pile number three. Yeah, I got the Wheel of Fortune reverse. I feel like some people, part number three, some people could feel like, they still have things that maybe like they could be, they are having a hard time moving away from, or people could feel like they still have things that, especially I feel like yeah, I mean, like maybe they could be holding on and especially like maybe it's not growing or like they're not seeing no type of change. Pile number three. But I also feel like it's also your ability, part number three, where maybe you could leave a situation, part number three, and next thing you know, like you look completely different, or next thing you know, you got you a house, or next thing you know, you got you a new car, or next thing you know, yeah. Got the moon card. And I feel like even if you do get like burdened by it, I would call you Pisces. You could definitely have Pisces plus in your chart. But even if you do get burdened by things, Pisces, or especially when like emotionally, um, I feel like like you don't become a couch potato. You don't sit and slack around. Um, Part number three, and even if you do, maybe even if you do take a break, you take a rest period. You still, I said that in another pile too. I thought I'm just like repeating shit at this point, but even if you do sit around, you slack around, something's still gonna move, something's still gonna shake. I also feel like your ability to just maybe like let go of things that you can't control. Part number three. What's the Son of Pentacles in reverse? What don't people say to part number three? What's the Son of Pentacles in reverse? What don't people say to part number three? Not a Nine of Swords here. I also feel like maybe like your ability to say things that other people don't say to people. Part number three. Or you maybe like your ability to like to speak up when people maybe like feel like you should shut up, or when people feel like it's better to just don't say anything at all. Part number three, maybe you still say it, and you may not even care. I also feel like part number three, maybe you could be someone like you will say something, or maybe you could take action on things, and maybe you may get rejected, maybe you may get declined. But like you like, okay, maybe it could be like the ability like you try again anyways, or you just like, okay, maybe you just try something else. Part number three. But I feel like especially maybe when it comes to partners, part number three, like relationships, part number three. What's this moon here? What don't people say to part number three? What's the moon here? The Three of Pentacles here, the Five of Pentacles, 35 could be significant. I also feel like part number three, what people don't say to you, maybe like your ability to have a private life. Well, your ability to like maybe like not feel like you gotta tell everybody what's going on in your life, or um yeah. What's the Death card here in reverse? What don't people say to part number three? What's this Death card here in reverse? The Ace of Pentacles. Maybe especially when it comes to your finances. Part number three. I also feel like maybe like part number three, maybe like if you are somebody, you don't really tell nobody what you have, excuse me, what you have going on financially. I feel like you could have people that maybe like that be trying to like talk bad about you, that they may like gossip about you, part number three. But it's like not everybody needs to know what you're doing. Not everybody needs to know what you're up to. Shit. Sometimes when people know what you're doing, they try to set you up to fail. Shit. Mm-mm-mm. And that's why I get to the point where try to stop telling people the fuck I be doing, because sometimes when I tell somebody what I'm doing, then all of a sudden it don't even work out. I'll be like, God, ain't that a bitch? But anyways, Yeah, but that's all I have for you guys. I hope this doesn't already resonating for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Much love and light. Um, and yeah, hope you guys have a great night. Hope you guys wake up well rejuvenated. Um, much love and light. Thank you guys for all the support. And yeah, bye y'all.